Hello, you're very welcome to this, the 30-something episode of My Generation Gap podcast, where you have me, Stuart Vincent Moore, a 50-year-old member of Generation X, talking film, pop culture, stuff and nonsense, with my 18-year-old niece, Harriet Pilkington, a member of Generation Z.
Gen Z.
Oh, yeah, Gen Z. Gen Z. How you doing, H? Hiya.
Hiya, I'm alright. We've just started recording this podcast and my dog has decided now is the time to eat right next to the microphone. So, yeah, she even brings her biscuits over from the bowl right next to me so that she eats them right next to me.
Oh, well, I've got a dog laying down in the corner of this room as well, but he won't be doing anything because it's so hot. He's just pooped.
It is so hot.
Laid down, flopped down in the corner.
But he's not
It's
actually
so hot.
pooped, though.
No, he hasn't actually pooped in the corner, but he is pooped.
Yeah.
I think we're all pooped. You think,
Yeah.
oh, right, I just have to get up and do this thing, and you move like 10 yards, you go, oh, I've got to sit
My
down.
vision goes all black. I think like, oh, yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so hot at the minute. My best friend's coming around tomorrow, and she said to me, Harriet, we need to buy. She saw these things on TikTok. They're like mini paddling pools, and they're like just one person sized, and they've got a pillow, so they're like a bed that you fill up. So I went and found the cheapest ones I could on Amazon, because that's what I do. And I was like, oh, these are £15. So I ordered mine, she ordered hers, and then she's messaged me tonight. And we were ordering them same day delivery for tonight because she's coming tomorrow. And she's like, Harriet, you do know the description says mesh bottom? And I was like, because you fill them with water. I was like, no. She was like, it floats on the water so you can be in the water. I think it lets the water through.
I don't understand.
So
How
what
does
you
the water
normally...
stay in if it's mesh?
Exactly. That's the issue.
Because if it wasn't that, H, it sounds like a coffin. Are you just buying coffins?
Just coughing.
Are you buying an inflatable coffin?
It's gonna come. It's Amazon says it's 3 stops away, so I know it's. I'll be able to know whether it's mesh or not in about 10 minutes.
Oh, well, that sounds weird. Right, let's get straight into this, because this week we are talking about... Well, I was going to say it's an epic film, but I don't think it is an epic film, because it's not that long, is it? It's a little over 2 hours. I think it's quite a little beautiful film.
Yeah.
But we are talking about the life of Chuck.
Yep.
And the life of Chuck is... well, before we get into it, H, I just want to say this. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume, you shall assume. I mean, that's nothing to do with this film, H, or the Walt Whitman poem, I sing myself, a song of myself. It's what I had to write in my own birthday card when I was 8 years old, because nobody else got me one.
I like that. That's been your best one for a little while. Can you hear my dog? Can you hear better?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So, The Life of Chuck, as a film, it's in 3 parts.
Yeah.
But it goes Act 3, Act 2, Act 1.
Yes.
So it's almost told in reverse. And it follows... Well, it doesn't actually follow the life of Chuck all the way through. It sort of does, but it sort of doesn't. But it essentially, it is about a guy called Chuck, his life, and the poem, the Walt Whitman poem,
Yes.
Song of Myself.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Walt Whitman is I was going to say controversial figure. He's not, he's sort of, no, he's not controversial, is he? He revolutionised American poetry. I don't think he was a. I don't think
It's like
he
a
was
zoo
a.
in here. Hang on. Okay, back. Sorry.
So, Walt Whitman is a very, very famous poet. He revolutionised American poetry, sort of brought poetry to the masses. He wrote this epic poem, Song of Myself, and continuously edited it throughout his life. It is very beautiful. I was going to say he was a controversial figure, but he wasn't. I think he had some failings as a human being, but we all do, don't we? Because we're all just human, aren't we? And I suppose that's part of the poem as well, isn't it? Song of Myself. You celebrate oneself, and we all are part of each other and part of the universe, and the universe is us, and we are the universe, and we are all each other, and we are individual, and all these beautiful things.
Yeah.
And that's all wrapped up in this film, isn't it?
Yes.
Whether it's done successfully or not is a matter of opinion. What do you think, H? Give us your overall thoughts on the film. Did you enjoy it? Did you not?
I really enjoyed the film. I found it a bit confusing, but I feel like, it is meant to be a confusing film in the first half. You're meant to not really understand what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's fair to say. I mean, shall we summarise the film? So,
yes.
It's in 3 acts. Act 3, it starts with, and we don't
which is
understand
the end of the world, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the end of the world. We don't really know what's going on. We know that the world is ending. We know that there's a teacher on Parents' Evening telling parents about their kids in school, and it's the first thing. This is one of the benefits of living with a poet, H, because my wife is a poet. As soon as anybody quotes any poetry in any film, we know it straight away.
I knew, I recognised the poem. I'm not really into poetry, but I did recognise I knew when they said certain things, I knew it was relevant when they said, I've forgotten what they say, which isn't helpful. And it is like, I can't remember, what was it? I
am the power. Oh no, that's He-Man.
I am. Yeah, no, I can't remember what it says. Anyway, and I did recognise you, and you think, oh, that's familiar, but I didn't know what it was from, so I couldn't. If you know the poem, I suppose it puts the film more in context.
Well, I think it does and it doesn't, and I don't think you need to know the poem at all, but I think it's a nice thread to have it run. I think because it's referring to it all the time, it sort of gives you an idea of what the film is about and what they're trying to say in the film.
Yeah.
Although I think
that's what I was lacking.
Yeah. So it starts off with the teacher talking to parents about Parents' Evening, but then around them, the world is falling apart, isn't it? They're talking about the internet cutting out. He drives home from school and gets home.
Like weird metal tar in the streets. The world's been submerged by water. Yeah,
sinkholes are popping up. They're talking about California falling into the ocean.
Only 80% of it's gone, hasn't it?
80% of it's gone, and he talks on the phone to his ex-wife.
He does.
Fell, which is short for Felicity, is that right?
I would guess
but
so.
Fell. And she's a nurse.
Yeah.
Working in a hospital, and patients are dying, patients are committing not committing suicide. Patients are taking their own life, and just. But people are dying, and the hospital is failing, and people aren't turning up for work, and people are disappearing.
Yeah, it's just everything's just going to ruin, isn't it? But it's it's, and also, why is what's his name? Why is Matthew Lillard in it? Why did he play
this is a thing.
Such a small character as well? Like, it's Matthew. As soon as I saw Matthew Lillard, I was like, he's a baddie, and then he has nothing to do with the story.
That's instantly what I thought, because it starts off with a world crumbling around everybody. Everybody's dying. They're talking about Carl Sagan and the history of the universe, and how we're almost at the end of it, because it's at the end of it when things make sense. You know, the last few milliseconds, everything seems to make sense. And then Matthew Lillard crops up, and you think, oh, here we go. It's his fault. He's done it. He's ended the world. What's Matthew Lillard done?
Why is Matthew Lillard currently ending the world, or making people think the world is ending? That is exactly what I thought. Because we always say Matthew Lillard is always a baddie. Like,
he's always the baddie.
Yeah, it just, as soon as you see him, it's like, oh, so it's his fault. And then he's just never in the film again. And for a good, 20 minutes after seeing him, I was like, when's it going to come back to Matthew Lillard?
When's he going to come back in some sort of mask? Or disguise? Or suit.
Or animatronic.
Yeah, he's going to pop up out of a grave, or in a cupboard, and kill everybody.
Or down a misty street.
Down a misty street and end the world.
Yeah, you know, there's that room, and there's the thing about the room. It's like,
Matthew Lillard to be in it.
Matthew Lillard in his evil chamber.
Yeah. So, the third act, or Act 3, as it is, talks about the end of the world. It focuses on this couple, and how they were married. They're no longer married, but then they find their way back to each other as the world is ending, and they sit in the backyard and they watch the stars go out one by one, and they turn to each other and they're about to say I love you, and then the world ends. But as the world is ending, all these billboards and all these posters and all these signs, adverts, radio, all over the telly, it's all thank you, Chuck, 39 great years. And there's like, who's this guy?
Yeah, and nobody knows who he is. Like, who is Chuck?
No.
Why is he everywhere? There's like holographs of him that he's on billboards, like, say he's on TVs.
Yeah. And then I did think that Matthew Lillard would be Chuck, ending the world.
He just pulls off mask
Pulls
of
a
Chuck,
mask.
and he's just Matthew Lillard.
Being evil. So that's Act 3.
Yeah.
And
Then
we're
we
not,
go on to Act 2.
There's no explanation or anything yet.
No.
And we go on to Act 2. And Act 2 is... It follows... Chuck, essentially. Doesn't it? It follows Chuck, who is 37 years old-ish. 37, 38. He is an accountant. He's at an accountant's conference and is having his dinner. He's having some sandwiches in the park, and he's having a walk because he doesn't like hanging around with other accountants. And he walks past a busker who's a drummer, and he begins dancing. And he does. It's a great dance scene. It reminded me so much of Christopher Walken in the Fatboy Slim video "Weapon of Choice," which is a great song and dance number, because Christopher Walken's a song and dance man, and a great actor as well. Yeah. But when you see
I don't know what he is, but I haven't seen him in anything song and dance, but I can imagine that he is.
I urge anybody to go to YouTube right now, watch the Fatboy Slim video of Christopher Walken dancing in a hotel lobby to Weapon of Choice. It's absolute genius. And there's loads, and you'll see why. And then watch the Chuck dance section in this film, and you'll see where he got all these moves from.
No, it's a fabulous scene. He's dancing in rhythm of the drums, isn't it? It's not a known song. She's drumming.
They're just busking and riffing, aren't they?
Yeah,
improvising.
It's just improvising. That's it. And then he a woman joins in and dances with him, and there's a crowd, and then they finish the dance and it disperses, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they make a bucket full of money, don't they?
Make a bucket full of money.
It's all good. Do you know what it reminded me of?
Go on.
So, my stepson,
Christopher
Ivan...
Walken? Sorry.
My stepson, Christopher Walken, when I taught him how to dance and fly around hotel lobbies...
Yeah.
No, when Ivan was in... I never know what's primary school... secondary school first, I don't know, because when I was at school it was all infants, juniors and high school.
Okay, so infants is primary.
Yeah.
And then, did you say juniors? Was the other one?
Yeah. Well, anyway, when Ivan was between the ages of 5 to
12,
say 9-ish, before lockdown happened,
yeah,
I would do the school run, and drop Ivan off at school, and outside in the playground, all the kids in his class would line up, waiting to go in, and then you'd have like little chats with all the other kids in his class, and and I had this thing where I told all of Ivan's class that I was off to go to work as an international dance star, because that's what I did as a living. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So for years, all of Ivan's classmates thought I was an international dance star.
There's about 30 children in Nottingham now that think that you are a dance star.
Yeah, an international dance star. Although they probably realised I was mucking about, because they go, "Oh yeah, do us a dance then," and I would just, yeah, like Ricky Gervais in The Office. Yeah, do this ridiculous. They go, "Oh, you're not an international dance star." Yeah, much to Ivan's embarrassment every day, which is what dads are supposed to do.
It is. That's very true.
Yeah. What would your dad do to embarrass you?
He has been known to do an Egyptian walk around Asda, just various things like that, really.
Talk to people in his Brummie accent.
Yeah. Yeah, talk to people in his Brummie accent.
All right there, kids. How are you doing?
We went to our friend's house this weekend, and we've not seen them for years. In fact, one of your oldest friends, and they have a tortoise, which we were like, "Oh, what's your tortoise called?" And they said, "Oh, it was Poppy," but then we figured out that Poppy was a male, so then it was Popeye, but Steve just calls him Big Al, and this is my dad with the tortoise.
Oh yeah, they do look the same.
Look at that photo of the tortoise. It looks like he's going.
Oh, that's a tortoise. I thought that was your dad.
I thought that one was Alan. So that was quite a funny weekend.
So what did you get you? Because it was Father's Day, right, at the weekend. What did you get your dad for Father's Day? Just a piece of lettuce and a carrot.
Well, yeah. I just
and a new cardboard box.
Yeah, I got him some new grass so that he could walk on it. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Harriet. What? This box is busting.
I've never heard that word before.
I'm loving it. Thank you.
Oh no, my computer says it's about to run out of battery. That's no good. You can just see me disappear in a second. Ta-da. No, but actually, the story about my dad's Father's Day, I've got him a couple of bits, like just some small bits, and he said to me, like 3 days before Father's Day, he was like, "Oh, I actually don't want you to buy me anything." I was like, "Well, I've got you a few bits already," and he was like, "Oh, well, don't buy me anything else, I just want you to make me a meal." And I was working non-stop. I was working full day Friday, Saturday, and then we were out Saturday night, and then so Sunday I had to plan the meal, buy the meal, make the meal. So That was a lot more challenging than what I had to do.
Yeah, can you not just be happy with a pair of socks?
Yeah, like a mug.
And a cup and a mug
Yeah.
that says "World's Best Dad."
World's best dad. Yeah. Exactly.
Or Boston. Boston! What's Boston out here? So, that is Act 2.
Yeah.
Right? And we see things cropping up in Act 2.
We've skipped a significant thing in Act 2.
What?
We see a man at the end of his life, on life support, a 39-year-old Chuck. We see him in the hospital bed on life support. This guy who's everywhere, Chuck.
Yeah, well, what we also see is sort of echoes of people and places from Act 3, don't we? We see a child on roller boots, we see...
Oh, no, yes, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, we see, echoes of things from, the beginning.
Yeah, there's things that are said, there's things that are done, there's scenes, there's people, little quotes pop up, things that are familiar that we think, hang on, we've seen these in Act 3. There's obviously something going on here between Act 2 and Act 3.
Yeah.
Then we go to Act 1.
Yes.
And Act 1 is where we understand everything that's going on, don't we? It's all explained to us.
Good luck explaining this one.
Well, I think it's... hang on one moment. Let me let Doc go. Out.
Okay.
So, the third act of the film, which is Act 1.
Yeah.
We open with... Actually, I can't remember what we open with. Is young Chuck in school.
Yes, I think it is young Chuck in school.
But essentially we have two Chucks in this section, don't we? We have a young Chuck and an even younger Chuck. Don't we? have a Chuck who's really young, growing up with his grandparents.
In fact, it explains his backstory. Yeah, it explains that his parents have passed away.
So we see Chuck dying, don't we? As a 39-year-old man in a hospital bed in Act 2. In Act 1, we see young Chuck as a child growing up with his grandparents in a house because his parents had passed in a car accident, and they're living in the house, and his grandparents are actually probably, I think, apart from Chuck, probably the best characters in the film. I love the grandparents in there. They're beautifully played by Mark Hamill and I've forgotten the lady's name, but I haven't seen her at all since Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Everybody will know who I mean, and they'll be shouting her name at the the speaker. Yeah, at the podcast. But they're his grandparents. And you see Chuck growing up with them and his grandmother teaching him...
Dad, I'm just on the podcast, that was all. Thank you. Dad, so the Amazon guy came and saw the dogs kicked off. Then my phone went off and started ringing. Then Dad answered the door and then shouted up really passively, "Oh, I'll get it then." Are you guys on the podcast?
Oh, shall I get the door then?
Yeah, I'll get the door.
So...
Yeah, I like his grandparents in the film. Like, I think they show there's a lot of depth to the characters.
Yeah, there's real heart to them, and his grandmother is the real heart of the film, teaching him how to dance and how to kind of live, basically, and enjoy things. Yeah, she's full of joy and full of life, and teaching him how to dance in the kitchen. I think they're the most beautiful scenes in the film, where she says, "Come on, kid and teaches him how to dance, how
Yeah.
to do all these dance moves in a single. And if there's one thing we've learned from talking about films, and dance is really a byword for vulnerability, isn't it? Singing and
Yeah.
dancing, it's showing people
And
in their raw
emotion.
state, and emotion and vulnerability, showing people that they're being free and open, creative, and at their
Yeah.
most vulnerable. So dancing with somebody, showing somebody how to dance, dancing in public, all those kind of things, and the beauty in it is really great. And
Yeah.
that's his grandma showing him how to do that, to enjoy life and to enjoy vulnerability and putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah,
I think-
like you said, just living, I think, with, you know, and enjoying things. And his granddad's quite the contrast of that.
Well, but then also he has his own joy, isn't he? Because he is the opposite, but also the same, because he finds joy in the universe and
Yeah.
in mathematics and the building blocks of the universe. And
Yeah.
he teaches Chuck to perhaps not rein in his creativity, because maths can be creative, but he talks to him a lot about accountancy and mathematics, and how mathematics rules the universe, and
Yeah.
and you know, you can calculate anything, and it's involved in everything, and it's almost life itself, isn't it? The universe is
Yeah.
maths. So you have these two opposites, don't you? This beautiful creativity and expression, freedom of expression and expression of emotion in the dance, and then you have this mathematics, almost scientific accounting, but also the beauty in that as well,
Yeah.
and showing the beauty in that as well. And then, of course, because his story is written by Stephen King, we have a supernatural element to it, in that there is a room in this house that he was brought up in, his grandparents' house, that he isn't allowed into, in the top of the house, and we don't know why until right at the end.
Yes.
We see Chuck growing up, we see Chuck becoming a teenager, being an international dance star with the rest of joining the dance group, and then kind of wowing the whole school
Yeah.
with a girl dancing at a
Starts
school
dance lessons,
dance.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Which is great, isn't it? Because he starts dance lesson and he's a great dancer, and then he dances with this girl who's... I swear, everybody in this house, everybody is absolutely perfectly silent, and nobody's doing anything until I press
That's what it's
record on
been
the
like
podcast.
tonight. That
And
is
then
exactly what
everybody's
it's been
like-
like tonight.
Putting showers on, slamming
Yeah.
doors, knocking...
Yeah. 2 deliveries, dogs. Betty's
Yeah.
just trumped, may I add.
Yeah. Ivan's practicing his trombone.
It's trumped.
And yeah, he doesn't even play the trombone. Don't even know where he got it from.
He just got it out, especially for this.
He just got it out. Yeah, just got it just now. Went to the shop and bought it just 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but which is great, isn't it? Because they do this dance at the school dance, him and this girl,
Yeah.
his friend, and they do this beautiful dance, and everybody goes in. There's a big round of applause, and they go, "Come on, Chuck!" And it's all, "Come on!" And it's great, isn't it? But I did wonder, you know, if you were a teenager
Yeah.
at school, and there was a school dance going on, and then
Yeah.
you and a friend had got together and practiced really great dance moves. And I mean, in this film, we're made to believe that Chuck invented the moonwalk, aren't we?
Yes.
And he does all these great dance moves, and the whole of the school crowd around him and give him a big whoop and a cheer and, "Hey, well done." Yet, if that happened when I was at school in the 1980s and 1990s, you would have lasted about 20 seconds, and then you would have got your head kicked in.
In my generation, you'd have just become a meme.
Really, somebody would have filmed it and put you on
Somebody
the
would
internet.
have put you into a meme, yeah.
Yeah. No, in my generation, everybody would have stopped and they'd gone, "What are they doing?"
Yeah.
And then
I think that was the same.
you'd have got your head kicked in. As, "How dare you think you're better than us?"
Yeah. What do you think you're doing, mate?
Yeah, and not just for the teachers. Who do you think you are?
Yeah, yeah, it would.
Yeah, expressing yourself creativity.
Yeah, stop
creatively.
That at once.
Stop that at once. Yeah. I mean, that's a generational thing, isn't it? Because the teachers that were teaching the school, well, the teachers that were at my school in the 1980s were they were diabolical. H.
Do you know what? There's a split. There's still some teachers that how do I put this?
What, sadistic?
Yeah, that don't give the impression that they like their job at all. And
Yeah, or they don't like kids.
Or children, or what they're doing at all. But some teachers are so... I would say there are more teachers now than what there was in the 80s that are more dedicated to creating a nicer environment. Although there's always going to be a split of both. In everything, in every job.
Well, there was certainly the minority that I was at school. Some of the teachers now, if you were another student and you said to another student some of the things that the teacher said to me, they would have been expelled for like really terrible bullying.
Yeah, bullying. Yeah.
Oh my God, getting singled out.
Yeah, when you watch and you go even further back and you watch films from the 70s and things like that, you just think, how was schools like that, and were jobs like that? You know, you look at sexism. I mean, all right, it's not exactly fixed. It's not really, a thing but it was so obvious back then. Everything like that.
I remember growing up, and I think once teachers found out that we had an Irish background, then, because I didn't know as well, because I was a kid, and you don't understand what a stereotype is, do you? You just assume that people are like this. And I think this is why lazy jokes are so bad now, because it allows this kind of thing to happen, and it makes you feel this way as well. But I just thought I would grow up stupid. And not be, that there's no way I could be clever or do anything or be anything because we were Irish and we were stupid.
Yeah.
And that's what the Irish were.
That's it. Even jokes have realness.
Yeah, because it was just everywhere. It was pernicious.
Yeah.
And
I like
and people, what, pernicious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is pernicious, and people are. I think what's annoying now is people are saying that is going away and that it's a bad thing, and it's not.
No.
When people are saying, "Oh, you can't see anything these days," you think, well,
why
no,
would
maybe
you
why would you? Yeah. Why would you want to be mean about a group? Why would you want to?
Yeah. Why do you want to be mean?
Yeah. Why do?
And it's just that, isn't it? Why be mean?
Yeah. Or, what is it that you want to say that you think you're not allowed to say? What do you really want to say that you think you're not allowed to say?
What is past the line of what we can say? Yeah.
What is it that you think you can't say that you really, really want to?
I do know what you mean when people say that. Yeah.
Oh, political. I mean, it's all wokeness gone mad now, and in the 90s it was political correctness gone mad. Yeah, it's political correctness gone mad. PC. And we had, it was all PC. Oh, they've all gone PC. We want non-PC comedians. We want non-PC that. And now it's woke, isn't it? And anti-woke.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But it happens every generation.
It does.
Where there's a backlash against niceness and respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or any change, whether good or bad, there's always backlash to it. Because that's
but if anything, in it, if you've had so much entitlement to then experience equality, feels like you are having your freedoms taken away, but you're not at all.
That's interesting. Yeah, I feel like we see that a lot in films, in the films that we look at.
Yeah.
It's represented a lot.
Yeah. Anyway,
Back
we
to
got
Life of
distracted.
Chuck.
Back
But
to Life of
back
Chuck.
to the room, right? This is obviously his granddad had seen this room. He'd been in the room. He told him never to go in that room. There was supernatural things about this. His granddad knowing about a young boy taking his own life before it actually happened.
Yeah.
And then I think his granddad went up there because Chuck tried to get in the room. His granddad stopped him and he saw something else.
We saw something
we then
horrifying.
Found out, which was horrifying, which we didn't see, but we later found out that he was seeing his own death. He was seeing the future, and that is eventually what Chuck saw when he went in that room. But in the way I watched it, I feel like Chuck's granddad saw those things, and it mentally affected him in a certain way. And I feel like anybody who'd been through that, it could affect in different ways. I feel like with Chuck, he saw how he was going to die, when he was going to die, and he just went, I'm going to live my life anyway.
Yeah.
And that's there's a lot of beauty in that, in thinking, I'm just going to live my life and be happy.
Agreed.
And that's what he did.
Yeah. And his granddad says to him, but it's the waiting that
It's
gets
the wait,
you.
yeah, his granddad's counting down for it. He's waiting for it.
But you should be celebrating every day, shouldn't you?
Yeah, which I can understand the mental health aspect of his granddad in that situation. But yeah, it does make you think about, it's a very deep film, it makes you think about life and about how you want to live your own life. And you look at Chuck's pursuit of joy, happiness, and living his life, and his granddad's pursuit of waiting and alcoholism.
But is it a deep film?
Yeah.
H. Well, this is what I wasn't sure about, because you watch the film and you watch it once and you think, that's a great film. It's a beautiful film, isn't it? It's a celebration of life. I mean, people say it's life affirming, don't they? Because it is, isn't it? Because it is full of beauty, full of dance and life, and Chuck living as much life as he can before his death. He does all this dancing, and he has a family, and he falls in love, and he has all these things that make life. Yeah. He has all these connections and things, doesn't he? And that's great. And the film is sort of saying, well, I'm not actually sure what it is trying to say, because you have, if it's a retelling or an interpretation of the Walt Whitman poem, is it saying we are all each other? And the famous line from the film is, and they say it several times the famous line from the poem, and they say it several times in the film, isn't it? I am large.
I contain multitudes, is it?
Yeah, I am large, I contain multitudes.
To me, as well, there's a lot of reference in the film to this, and this was one of the deep things I took from the film, was the thought that we are all our own universe.
Yeah, which is what Act 3 is about,
memories,
isn't it?
Everyone we've ever met, everyone we've ever imagined, anything we've ever thought of, is a universe within ourselves. And that, I mean, there's so many theories about the universe, the world, religion, everything. But I found this one really interesting. That, the theory that there is a universe in us all, that we create, that is there. And I think that was what Act 3 represents, was the universe that was Chuck. Because, there was so many
it's all the
there,
things that are inside his head,
his
isn't
mind,
it? And then, because you see all those echoes, don't you? And then you realise that the couple in scene 3 are just two teachers he went at his school, that they were just like bit players. They didn't really mean anything, but you got, one of them might have been the school nurse, which is why she's a nurse in the universe in his mind. You have, the Undertaker. You have all these things, the dance moves, all these things that all pop up in this universe that is inside Chuck. And then as Chuck is dying and his mind is dying, essentially Act 3 is a Jacob's Ladder, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a Jacob's ladder
Yes.
of the world falling apart and Chuck's mind fizzling out and dying as he dies,
Yes.
which then
So
makes
how is
you...
that? How is everything we just talked about not deep?
Well, it's not that it's not deep. It makes me question the Matthew Lillard character, because he's the only
Because
one...
is it his fault?
Did he kill Chuck?
Because did he murder Chuck?
Or is he Chuck? Is he Chuck? Because Matthew Lillard, he's one character that doesn't pop up anywhere.
True. He's not. He's not
an echo of anything else.
Yeah, Chuck's life. Yeah.
And when he's talking to the main character in the film, he gets words confused, like he's losing his mind, and he's stumbling over things, and he's. But then he's also a brave guy, because isn't he? He's a firefighter, isn't he? So he's full of. He's obviously this brave, strong character, and I did wonder if that was Chuck. Yeah, I did wonder if that was Chuck's idea of who he is, or he might not have been. I don't know. But otherwise, why is Matthew Lillard in that scene?
And if not, why the hell would you get Matthew Lillard to play a 2-minute scene?
And just explain the world falling apart, which we could see was happening. There's no need. And the other thing that worries me about films like this is the voiceover. I mean, the voiceover isn't too clumsy, because it's done by Nick Kaufman, who plays Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec, and he's great. He's got a great voice, and he's really good at this. But
and there's not a lot of voiceover either.
It is. It's all over this film. It's everywhere. There's loads of voiceover in it.
Not compared to
It is. It is. It's everywhere.
Really?
And I do worry about that. And we're going back to adaptations, aren't we? And it's a very, very faithful adaptation to the book. It's almost lifted word for word. There's very few alterations. Yeah, there's not many changes. There's a couple here and there. Not bad, and I think there's good, and I think it adds to the film. But I do wonder if we didn't need the voice over in it, because this is what I think. So I think it's a beautiful film, but I don't think it trusts its audience enough.
Yes, I understand what you mean, but equally I think you are overestimating me, for example. It's like I needed the voiceover.
All right, okay, but then when you watch it twice.
But I didn't watch it twice.
I know, but if you watch it, you
twice.
shouldn't have to watch it twice. But if you watch it twice, a good film or a great film is different. You see something different in it.
Yeah,
you see
I don't
something.
think you would from this.
And no, you don't.
No.
It's all explained to you. It's all laid out in front of you,
but
and
I think that's something that newer films do, like you said, because I think they don't trust the audience. Because I think if they make it, you said it well there. I think that it's one of those things that.
But is that what Jen said?
Yeah, I think it's more prominent in this generation.
How dare you challenge me? Who do you think I am? I don't want to think for myself. Interpret this.
I don't want to have to interpret anything. Yeah.
No.
And as well, like, I mean, now.
Tell me!
Yeah, you see it on adverts. I don't know if you get these adverts, right? I get these adverts on social media, and it'll be like called something, like some. That was really helpful.
Oh yeah, something. When I want to buy something, yeah.
Yeah. So it's called something, and
Yeah.
it's
something.
something. There's usually 2 syllables, so we'll go something, and it'll be like called something. No, but anyway, and it'll be like acting, but it's AI, and then it's like he grew up without a dog, and this is how it affected his life, and then it cuts to like 20 years later, and it's all AI, like all of it. Very rarely actual human actors in it, and if they are, so there's no emotion. It's like everything is voiced over. Like, she went to the shop and ran into a £1 million business owner, and then she had to move to, I can't explain it, but it's like they're like AI told stories. I thought you'd frozen then. I got a connection warning and you just sat like, I thought it was your connection. Is it your connection?
Are you back now? You froze.
Oh no. Oh, are we back? We're back.
I can hear you. Hey, there you go. You're back.
Hey. Okay, anyway. So basically, there's these things online, and it's like AI, and they're just stories that just have voiceovers, basically. Like, and it'll be the most, what my generation calls brain rot. Brain rot's the most brain rot story ever. Like, the most unrealistic, rubbish, completely unoriginal story that's told, that voiced over by AI, and then has AI actors in it. And I see it on my, like, you know, like Facebook, you know, when you're scrolling on Reels, it'll be like an ad on there. So I feel like we see so much of that, maybe sometimes without even knowing it, that we expect it in things, maybe.
Right. So,
like subliminal messages.
Yeah. So I like what the film's trying to say in terms of, well, actually, I'm not sure, because it's sort of saying, is it better to know when you're gonna, it's the inevitability of death, isn't it? There's the inevitability of death, and is it a good thing to know when you're gonna die or not? Does it make you want to live your best life, or does it make you mope about because you're just waiting for it to happen? You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's those two things.
But then equally, I heard an interview the other day with a Prince, weirdly enough, and he said something about, oh great, now my brain forgets it. But it was something really significant about dying and about how we don't know when we're gonna die. Some people wait for it, some people live their lives. It was along the lines of what we were talking about right now, and about the fact that. Oh, that was it. It was the fact that humans are the only species that know we're gonna die. Any other animal lives to live, but we live knowing that we're gonna pass away. So even though we don't know how we're gonna pass away, we know we're gonna pass away. So in fact, we actually have opened that door. We have opened that door to that room. We do know that that's going to happen, and that's something that humanity has to deal with.
Yeah,
now, Prince didn't say that.
But then also you have to think, well, if that room is showing your death, and when you're going to die, then that's fate, isn't it? And everything's predetermined. So what are you going to do?
Well, that's it. But then equally, it's predetermined anyway, though. Whatever happens is already, we have already opened that door because we already know that's going to happen, because that's how the universe works.
Yeah, but not how.
Yeah, we don't know how, but I don't think it's about how. I personally, I just think it's about the fact that we know, and it's how we deal with the fact that we know.
That's interesting. So, I think the film is a good film. I don't think it's a perfect film. I don't think it's a great classic. I won't be watching it again. It was good to watch once. It won't be like it won't be a great film. It won't be.
I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. Maybe
3 stars. Some funny bits.
Yeah.
It was good, but not great, not perfect. Probably a Generation Z win. It made me think more about Walt Whitman and poetry than it made me feel about the film. Although what you just said made me feel more, think more, and was more interested. So that was interesting. So it made me go back and read the poem again, which was nice, and that made me think more. So the poetry itself made me
maybe
think
the film
more
isn't to deliver a message. Maybe it's to deliver more questions.
Yeah, but it's all about, we contain multitudes, and I always interpreted I am large, I contain multitudes as you being many different things, not just you containing your own universe and having a universe inside you, but
containing your own personality and your own talents and your own flaws
and not necessarily having all these things inside you, but all those things being you, not you having them inside you, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So you being a product of everything around you.
Yeah.
Which I suppose he was it? Because he was a product of...
Rather than everything being a product of you.
Yeah.
I suppose it's both.
Yeah. So the film sort of did say that as well. Then it did say both, because it had all those things inside him, but then it showed all the, his...
I don't even know what this one is. That's bad. Third delivery of the night.
It showed all the dancing, didn't it, as being a product of his childhood.
Dad's bought a takeaway now, and Harley's going to go answer the door. Harley should say to him, "Oh, I'll get the door, should I?" Did Dad get it? Oh, you got it?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so I would say it's an interesting film, a good film, worth a watch, not worth a second watch.
Agreed. Yeah, I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I think that's as much, as much as we can say about it, really.
Yeah, and perhaps if you've got 2 hours to kill, read the poem itself. Read the poem and reread that and go through that. I think you'll take more away from the poetry than the film. And maybe it's Matthew Lillard Chuck.
And maybe watch the film and let us know if you think Matthew Lillard killed Chuck.
Yeah.
No,
is he Chuck? Yeah. Did he kill Chuck?
Yeah. But no, I think maybe you are right. Maybe he represents Chuck in Chuck's universe.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's how Chuck sees himself.
Yeah.
Or maybe Matthew Lillard, because he kept on stumbling over the word bubonic plague. He kept on stumbling over the word bubonic plague, didn't he? Bubonic plague? And I thought, Matthew Lillard's going to unleash bubonic plague onto the world. I was convinced that was going to happen the first time I watched it.
There's going to be a bubonic plague, yeah.
Outbreak, yeah.
It just starts like stuttering over his words, and then he just pulls off a mask.
And he's a bubonic, and he's a flea on the back of a rat.
Yeah, and he is the bubonic plague.
He's Yersinia pestis. He is the bacteria in the flea on the rat, just dancing around. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the plague.
Right, we need to move on because it's way too warm in here.
Oh, it's way too hot, isn't it? Right, test H. Are you ready?
Yep.
Simply the test. Da, 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 better than all the tests. Okay, now, this test, H, is a little bit different to our previous tests, and I'll tell you for why.
What have you done?
What do you mean, what have I done?
What have you done? Why is it different?
Because
is it all about Matthew Lillard?
Because I thought about it 20 seconds before we pressed record on this podcast.
Yeah, that's quite true.
It's quite true.
Can confirm.
Yeah. So, in honour of Walt Whitman, the poet who inspired the life of Chuck, the short story, or the novella, and this film. Do you know what it made me want to do? It made me want to watch more films by this director. I can't remember his name. Because he has...
can't have made you want to watch them. Can't have made you want to watch them that much then.
And I'll tell you for why. It's because he wrote and directed it and edited this film, and it's a very faithful adaptation of Stephen King. And when I was looking up his name, I saw that he had made a sequel to The Shining.
Ooh.
And
What year?
apparently, quite recently.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't seen it. It's got Ewan McGregor in it. Apparently, it crosses the... It's a good sequel to the Stanley Kubrick film, but also a good sequel to the original Shining book. It's called Doctor Sleep. I think we should watch it, H.
I think
maybe we should do that next for the next generation, Z. Let's watch that.
We could just do it next anyway. It is our ball.
We could just do it next. Yeah, our ball, our game, our rules.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that then.
Yeah, I think we should.
And let's see. Okay. Anyway, it made me want to do that, so let's do that.
Yeah.
Now, in honour of Walt Whitman, poet and genius that he was, and complicated man, as we all are, I want you to name other either notable characters and personalities or individuals from history, or characters in films or actors or anybody with the initial WW.
Ooh. Okay. Can I have Where's Wally?
No! Where's isn't a name. You can't have Where's Wally. Right, I've written down
Willy Wonka.
one.
Willy Wonka.
All right, yeah. Do you know what? You can have Willy Wonka.
I can have Willy Wonka. I will have Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he's on my list. I've got one. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left on here.
Ooh. Ooh.
I will give you some clues.
Yeah.
So this WW was a chemistry teacher turned drugs baron.
I don't know.
In a TV show, one of the greatest TV series ever made.
Oh, Walter White. Walter White.
Walter White.
Yeah, Walter White.
You 2 for 2. We'll give you 2.
Yeah.
Come on, you've only got to get 4.
Oh yeah, and we play a game, like a drunk game, in our family, which is the P&S game, and it's basically you say an actor, or not an actor. You say a famous person or figure, and you said Michael Jackson. The next person would have to go with J. And they have to say J, whatever. But you can't have S or P, so you couldn't go W, Will Smith, because you'd be out. Or you'd shot or whatever, because it's a drunk game. So I'm well practiced in this, so I should be better at this than what I am.
Yeah, well, so far you got 1.
Yeah.
I had to give you a clue for the second.
Clue for the second one.
Third.
Okay, so,
was a recurring character in The Big Bang Theory who played Wesley Crusher in Star Trek The Next Generation.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know this one.
All right, well, that's Will Wheaton.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one.
Okay. I mean, we'll go through those to see if you can get 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All you've got to do is get 4 out of 7 each. I'll give you clues for more. Okay.
That was really massive. BTW.
Romantic poet who famously wrote poems about the Lake District and daffodils.
Right. I think there's somebody somewhere called William Wallace. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they do. I can't think of anything, but there's somebody popular called William Wallace.
Do you know what, H? William Wallace isn't on my list. But you have found another famous WW.
I'll take it.
Because
Yeah.
I think William Wallace is Braveheart. Isn't he?
Yes. I think so. Yeah. Who was? WW.
3. You got 3.
Okay, 3. Oh, go on, give me another
Was
clue.
politician from the 19th century, instrumental in the Slavery Abolition Act.
Don't, because now if I don't know a really significant part of history, then...
No, you're not going to get it.
President or Prime Minister... Okay.
No, just a British politician. William Wilberforce.
Right.
No. US President.
There
early
is a US
20th
president,
century.
isn't there?
Woodrow Wilson.
No.
No. Poet, wrote about daffodils in the Lake District. He wanders lonely as a
No.
cloud.
No.
William Wordsworth.
No, didn't know that.
And the final one, Diana, superhero.
That's not WW.
No, I know. That's a clue.
Oh. Wonder Woman.
4 for 4, H. You got 4.
Yeah. True.
Final question. What snack did I eat whilst watching Life of Chuck?
I forgot about this question. Okay, when did you watch Life Chuck?
One evening last week.
Have you got any context?
It's been red hot.
It's been red hot. Frozen.
I'll give you a clue. Just a 1.
Cornetto.
H, you won the quiz. You passed the
What's
test.
quiz?
You passed the test.
So what is it? What is it? £1 and a drink?
Pound of the drink.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll give you that next time I saw you in Earl. Next time I see you in...
Earl.
Which, it's probably going to be another 6 months because I saw you at Earl last weekend. You got your 2026 calendar, despite it being June.
Merry Christmas present.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And some eggnog. You're welcome.
Yeah. And a Santa figurine. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Pound of the drink. I think then the test goes up to next time, H. £2 and a drink.
Yeah.
Double.
I thought you would go £1.50 in a drink.
Oh no, the stakes are high.
We're doubling each time.
Yeah, why not?
Right then.
Yeah. H. We've done what 2 years worth of episodes nearly.
Yep.
And you've only won the twist twice.
The twist.
The twist. You've only won the twist twice. I'm not worried.
Fair enough.
We could go £2 and a drink.
Yeah, because even if it was every year, we'd have to be like, a lot older.
Yeah. Right, it's time for this. Not that. Right, it's time for this.
It's Burger Stews, Burger Review. It's Burger Stews, Burger Review. It's Burger
Where's
Stews,
your burger
Burger
from?
Review. It's Burger Stews,
Too hot.
Burger Review. It's Burger Stews.
He's eaten a burger and he's back.
Every time.
Every time. He's eaten a burger and he's marking it out of 5. This week, H, I've gone Butch.
Butch.
Butch?
Butch?
Yeah. Butch. Because I went to... when I pull up my notes, I'll tell you where I went. I went to Butch Annie's in Cambridge.
Right.
Okay. Now, Gemini told me that this was the place to go for burgers.
Yeah.
And I was
place to go.
The place to go for burgers in Cambridge.
And Cambridge is pretty big.
It's a big city.
It is.
It's a modern 21st century city, H,
Yeah.
although you wouldn't think it driving through it.
Yeah, but there's no fish and meat places.
Fish and meat. Stop.
I was thinking about that today.
What do you sell here, mate? What do you got? Fish,
Fish
meat. Fish and meat.
Take your pick.
Right. Yeah. Do you want fish? Or do you want meat?
I do meat.
So, this is an independent burger store. So they should have done what they're doing, right?
Oh.
To get there, I had to drive into Cambridge.
Yeah.
Although driving into Cambridge is nice because I was in, like, just outside of town.
Yeah.
And I drove in. I drove past King's College Chapel, which is really beautiful. Parked up in the city centre. I walked past Honest Burger. I walked past Five Guys. I walked past Burger King. I walked past Shake Shack. I walked past several burger chains, decent burger chains, to get to this independent Butch Annie's. And in there, they had a burger called the One Burger.
Yeah.
It had 21 day, in fact, not even 21 day, but it had like dry aged beef in it.
Yeah.
They talked about how much they celebrated their menu, and they just focused on burgers and steaks, so they were the greatest burgers around.
Yeah, the actual burger and the steak
Yeah. And I had the One Burger and it was 3.25.
Ridiculous.
Poor. Do you know what? I was at a gig. I was at a music festival at the weekend.
Yeah.
And I did both days at this music festival. I performed in the comedy tent as Telepathic. And it was a great festival and it was really good. And the comedy tents at festivals can be a bit... first of all, it was red hot.
Yeah.
Second, there were kids running around all over the place, so you sort of had to make your set family friendly, which is fine, and I can do that. That was really good. But it was down south, and there's a part of my act where I tried to get everybody to sing along and join in and do a bit.
Things can
only get better. And then ultimately, what I do is I say to everybody, stop, and I usually say, poor. And I go, poor, and I shout at them, poor, and they were like, what's he saying?
Yeah, like, did they think you were saying like poor?
They didn't, and they were like blank faces. Poor, and it took somebody in the audience to go, it means poor, and they went, oh right, yeah.
That is funny.
And I think a lot of my act could have benefited from having some sort of translator there with me.
Yeah, you just need somebody going, it means part, like, it means, yeah.
Yeah. I got somebody up to read a letter out, and it starts off by saying, Dear our ma'am, or Dear our ma'am.
Yeah.
And he couldn't read it. What?
Did you write it as well? Dear A-R-E, ma'am. That's how to do proper Yorkshire.
Yeah, dear art, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, I can't read this. Anyway. So, it was, do you know, it was really bready. It had, did it have a potato bun? It wasn't a potato bun. But when I bit into it, it was really bready. Like it was like a big, dry...
Like that clunky bread.
Yeah. And I thought, well, that's not a good start, but at least my burger would hold together. But the burger and everything inside it was so sloppy and messy.
So the bun's like hard with
and
structure,
dry.
Really bready, and the inside sloppy. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Not giving.
So I started eating it, and the meat. So the burger, it wasn't like held together. It was like, I don't know, it wasn't held together.
Just
and then
falling out.
it had burger sauce in it, which the sauce wasn't bad, but it was supposedly had caramelized onions in it.
I love a good caramelized onion.
I love a caramelized onion. They say that about me. They'll say that about me when I'm gone.
Stuart, you know who likes caramelized onion?
You know who likes caramelized onion? Yeah, Uncle Stuart.
Yeah.
Yeah, these weren't caramelised, They were soggy. And they didn't add any flavour. They just added mush to it.
Yeah.
So you started eating it, and then despite it being too bready and too dry,
It's still too sloppy.
it's sloppy, and it fell apart because it was just too mushy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So dry aged local beef, caramelized onions, aged cheddar cheese, could not taste any cheese.
Poor.
Drizzled with Butcher's secret sauce. And it was a handmade artisan brioche bun. That's not what I had. H.
No.
That's not what I had.
Maybe they'd run out. Maybe they just went to the shop and maybe they got the wrong. Do you think with the right bun it would have been a good burger?
No.
No.
No,
Even
because
then, just too much
do you know what? Do you know what, H? No, nobody loved this burger.
No.
Somebody loved writing about this burger. Somebody loved the idea of this burger,
but not the burger itself.
but they couldn't execute.
Yeah.
And right, when I'm doing a burger review, I don't often eat with cutlery. I just usually just eat rounds of fries. And
Yeah,
the
valid.
fries weren't bad, but
I
again,
don't
they
think
weren't
anyone
great.
eats a burger with cutlery.
Yeah,
Unless
and it's a
maybe
good job.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, unless they're Matthew Lillard and they're evil. But it's a good job because actually they didn't give you any cutlery,
Yeah.
which was a bit weird to me because it was probably the first burger that if I had cutlery provided, I would have had to have used it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And
basically,
it was
rating
too
out of 5,
messy for
Rating
me.
out of 5, poor.
Poor 3.25 poor. In fact,
Yeah.
I'm not even sure it should get 3.
No, I think we should just
maybe
call
it should
it
3.
that. Just that.
What? Just say poor.
Just poor.
It doesn't get anything out of 5. It's just poor.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's our new benchmark for poor.
Yeah. Is anything?
I
at
think
3?
before. I think the previous benchmark for poor was the McDonald's chili cheeseburger, wasn't it? The double chili cheeseburger. But at least that was only like £2. This was about 15 quid.
Yeah. Wrong.
I'll tell you what I did have though with it.
Go on.
I had a virgin mojito,
Ooh.
which was spectacular.
Was it?
Yeah, that was really good.
I love mocktails.
Yeah, they're great.
I
They're
could live off mocktails forever. They do at Rassam's. They do really good mocktails.
Oh, we've got Rassam's down here, so maybe I'll try that. I usually just have a coffee and a pudding in Rassam's.
Yeah, they do good mocktails.
Yeah, so there you go. Butch Annie's, Cambridge. Don't go for the burger. I mean, maybe the steaks are better. I don't know. So go for the steaks, stay for the mocktails. Yeah.
Well, don't go for the steaks, but stay for the mocktails.
Go for the mocktails, stay for the mocktails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, H, I think we're all done then, apart from what's your telly been?
I've been watching Corrie as normal, but you'll have a Menti B if I talk about that. So
What? A
I'll
Menti
talk about
B?
Menti B? Mental breakdown.
What's that?
If I talk
Oh,
about
right.
Coronation Street. So, what else have we... I've made Harley watch season... God, I feel like it was 2017 or 2018 of Love Island.
Oh dear.
Yeah. No, but he's hooked. So, we're both hooked.
I'll tell you what we watched. Dan Levy show called Big Mistakes.
Oh.
Yeah, so Dan Levy, who wrote and starred in Schitt's Creek,
Yeah.
has
Oh,
written...
Mum's been watching that because I said I'm sure that's him from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, so he plays a priest, and him and his sister get mixed up in big organised crime, like mafia
Yeah.
stuff.
Have you watched Black Ops on BBC?
No,
You need to watch Black Ops on BBC.
Black Ops.
It's
Alright, okay.
amazing. It's so funny. She was.
Oh no, I've seen Black Ops.
You have seen Black Ops?
Yes.
Yeah. It's She was in Last One Laughing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I have seen that.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, where they have to infiltrate the...
The organised crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just finished season 2 actually of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so Big Mistakes.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Recommend.
Awesome.
Tick.
Tick.
Right, H, I think we're done, apart from how do people get in touch with us, which they should.
And they should. We have a Instagram, My Generation Gap, Facebook, My
Instagram, My
Gap,
Generation, yeah,
Instagram,
Facebook,
My Generation
Oh,
Gap at gmail.com.
we've gone over 100 followers on the Facebook page. That's good. Thank you.
We've been rolling in. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have TikTok.
We don't have TikTok.
Because we were permabanned.
Permabanned from TikTok.
So,
but we could follow Stuart Vincent Moore TikTok.
Yeah, we can, or contact Terrypathic.
Contact Terrypathic. Yeah, see his gigs. Come and find me.
Yeah.
Find me, follow me, love me. That's my new catchphrase. That's how I sign off all my comedy.
Terrypathic contains multitudes.
I am large. Contain multitude. Half of that statement is true.
Right.
Yeah, what do you think of that sign up? Find me, follow me, love me. That's
Yeah,
how
that's
how I end all my shows now.
I do like that. That is fab.
I'm Terrypathic. Find me, follow me, love me.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Although in that comedy tent in Cambridgeshire, everybody would just go, "What's he saying?"
Yeah. Find me, follow me, like in a Yorkshire accent.
Love me.
Yeah.
What?
What's he even saying?
All the kids were going, what's he doing with them beans?
Yeah, you need to just stay up north then.
Yeah. Hey, mister, eat more beans. and then they go, oh, you're gonna have to wash that top now. Because I had beans all down my waistcoat, which is covered in crusty beans.
Yeah.
And I went, does this look like it's ever been washed? They went, no. Right, night, love you.
Find us, follow us, love us.
Find us, follow us, love us. Night.
Right, night, love you.